I left the city, I've been browsing. Treading water that they drowning. I head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000.
Hey everybody, it's AKK's X Reviews. We are back here with another video. And guys, we just got done with Stargirl episode 5. 6. Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit. Oh my god, this episode was freaking phenomenal. This season in general, I just want to say, is freaking phenomenal. But this episode in particularly is like fire. This episode was hands down my favorite episode so far of the season. That I gotta give credit, we gotta give credit to the stunt coordinators, to the fighting team, everybody. You know, you guys killed it in that high school, in the school fight sequence. That was sick. I knew right away, because right when Courtney said, when Cindy says, "Oh, come, I'm gonna kill Mike," I knew right away. I was like, please don't go by yourself. Bring the team. I was like, she's gonna bring her team. Bring your team. And when they walk in, I was like, let's go. I know what's about to happen. I was flipping out. And then next thing you know, we see Cindy's team.
You see Cindy, you see Oz, you see Artemis, and it's only those three.
It's only those three. And I love how earlier in the episode, it gets addressed how she was now going after Mike. And I was like, oh my god, is this when she's gonna try to get Mike? And literally she's like, he's like, I forget what he says. He's like, if you want this big screw, this big, drill bit, it's already taken. And she's like, Mike or whatever, I wanted to talk to you or whatever. And she's like,
I need your help.
And he's like, you're way past you're way past me helping you or something like that. He said some crazy shit like that. And I just loved it. And when he's like, I'm not joining your team or whatever. And then she's like, what? Oh, it's funny. Oh, I don't want you joining my team. You have you're worthless, just like your father or something like that. And it was like, oh my god, babe. She was even laughing at the fact that we thought that she was going to recruit him. And that was kind of like, no, I don't want to recruit you. I'm using you as bait. And that's when she calls Cindy to, calls Courtney to go to the school, or she's going to kill Mike. And when they all walk in and we see her group together and we see, her new Injustice Society on top of the JSA, I kid you not. My favorite remark Rick made was when he's like, "Oh, you think we're losers?" Or whatever. She's like, "Yeah, you are." I thought that was funny.
My favorite part is when Isaac said, "She broke my pillar," and then my violin number, and then Cindy goes, "You idiot."
When she's like, "Oh, you broke," he's like, she broke my violin, and he's like, "You idiot." That was good. She's like, "You idiot." That was my favorite part, is that she thought really her team could beat the JSA. I was dead. I was like, you guys really think you're going to get one on them when they all work together as a team? Their teamwork was sick. Yeah. The way Rick was able to he pushed Yolanda's foot and was able to move her towards Cindy and do a whole bunch of cool things, and seeing how Courtney was able to fly over to Yolanda and fly over to Rick to help them out, because Rick was fighting Artemis.
No, he wasn't fighting.
No, he was fighting Artemis, and then Yolanda was fighting the Fiddler's son, Isaac, and that was just sick. Seeing them all fight. Oh my god, especially seeing Rick fight Artemis, strength versus strength. I thought that was sick. It reminded me so much. And I loved it. Those are my favorite parts, seeing Rick fight Sportsmaster in the first season, seeing them fight. Yeah. And I just love seeing strength versus strength and seeing how they're, oh god, I love it. I love it so much. The fight choreography was on point. Good. They really stepped up this season with the fight choreography, with the story, with the character building, and the story building.
He was going off. He was
I was jumping up and down like a kid again. I felt like a little kid. I felt like I was back being 5 watching Power Rangers. Oh my god, I just loved it. This was so good. I just can't get enough of this. I'm gonna have to watch this episode again tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow from work, so I have to watch this episode again, because that fight sequence was so freaking sick. Seeing Rick and Artemis literally slamming, they were slamming each other's heads into like sinks in the bathroom,
toilets,
and oh my god, when she was like swirling, like she was like putting Rick's head in the toilet.
So she she grabbed the wall for the stall off, and he goes, "Oh, Puck." They emphasize it. They took it out instead of saying fuck.
Literally.
Oh, Puck.
I loved that. I loved how she was also using it as a shield because she knew when she put it on him, he was gonna blow up, and he blew through the wall. But seeing them do their teamwork, like of course like there was like slightly they were tiny bit. I wouldn't even say they were kind of getting the upper hand. That Cindy's new Injustice Society. Yeah. But like you could tell that they were angry and they were putting all their anger into fighting them.
Yeah.
But again, as we know, when you put anger in the fighting, that gets the best of you, and you're not thinking straight to be smart in a fight. And you'd see Yolanda literally jumping over each blast from Isaac when he was using the violin, and that was sick. Seeing her do that, like she was adapting, she was doing it, and you can really tell that they've trained. And they've worked together as a unit. Like, they are a team, and they're literally a well-oiled fighting team.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally, like, they're fighting in sync, and it was sick.
They were fighting in the school, because Beth saved Mike.
Yeah, she was saving Mike, because remember, like, she... But I loved how, like, when Artemis, like, hit Rick and hit, what's her name? That's on the tip of my tongue. When she hit, Rick and
Yolanda.
No, not Yolanda. Beth. When she hit Yolanda and Rick, and seeing like how she got taken out, and would she say like Jocks 1, loser 0 or something, and then that's when she put like a holograph up around Artemis of her parents' mugshots to like distract her so Rick could get up and punch her. That was so sick. It's like Beth doesn't need like strength and stuff to do that, to be a badass. Like she's using Chuck, or I guess you could say not even Chuck, Dr. Midnight, because we know Dr. McNider is still alive.
Yeah.
But that was just sick to see that go down. Like I was like, holy crap, that's so sick and so clever. You're using that because that's a distraction for Artemis. But to see while that's going down, and Rick's fighting Artemis, while Yolanda's fighting Isaac, and then we see Courtney fighting Cindy, and she's kicking Cindy's ass with the staff, making the staff put her up against the wall. And Cindy's like Courtney's doing all these flips and stuff with the dude. I love this show so freaking much. It makes me my inner comic book nerd come out of happiness. Like I only get this feeling usually when I'm watching. I'm gonna be honest, Marvel movies, but this show this show and Superman and Lois make me feel so happy.
Are they DC?
Yeah, they're DC shows. Yeah. And I've been saying I'm a Marvel and DC fan, but the DC movies have not been hitting it for me. And like the show, the really like these two shows are killing it, and especially like this show is my favorite. I would say over Superman and Lois. I just love this show. I love how it's so like it talks more about the characters that we don't really know much about, and I love that. It's not just like something again with Superman, but I love Superman and Lois. But I love that this is so different and so fresh, and they're killing it with the second season. I would say so far I'm loving this. I think a little bit more than the first season, and that's crazy they're able to do that because I love the first season.
So the Eclipse of Diamond broke because Courtney had her staff like hit it,
and he said yes, come to me, meaning like he knew what would happen.
But the thing was like he like put Cindy into something.
He put Cindy literally in a black hole. He put her like in the dark dimension, probably where I'm assuming where
Shade is.
I don't even know where Shade went. He might have I don't know because Dr. McNider was in Shade, and I'm wondering what happens to Dr. McNider if Shade's dead now, because we saw him just, like, say, oh no, and he just, like, obliterated himself. So I'm thinking, is he dead? Did he go somewhere else to get help? I don't know. But the question is, what is it? I think Isaac is dead. Let's just get that out of the way. I think he's dead. He got stabbed by Cindy's, claw, because, Eclipso, like, ripped it out and threw it in him. And, and then sucked his soul, and then pretty much, put Cindy into a dark dimension.
I liked how Courtney wanted to help her.
I was like, please help her. I'm like, I understand whatever, but just help her. That's what a hero does. And that I felt so bad for Cindy, I'm not gonna lie, when she's like, please don't let go, Courtney, please. And then, she just gets sucked in. I'm thinking if Cindy does come back, she's gonna be good. She's gonna be like, thank you for saving me. I feel like she's not gonna want to be evil anymore, probably.
Trying to save me?
I think they're gonna save her, and then I think she's not gonna want to be evil anymore. I can imagine, this will resolve that going forward. And I don't know if she'll be a part of the JSA or she'll go off and do something else. I don't know.
If she's a JSA, how do you think Pat's gonna feel about it?
I don't know. I don't know if she'll be a part of the JSA, because it also goes to the fact
that if she does, how do you think Pat will feel about it?
Pat will be okay with it. Pat's one of those people I feel like he'll realize that maybe. Remember, Courtney always sees the best in people, and I feel like she could see that maybe Cindy can be saved and she could do good, and I feel like that's why she wanted to save her, and that's what you could really tell. It kind of upset her that she couldn't save Cindy.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what will happen to Cindy if she does come back, because I don't think she's dead, and what is going to happen to Artemis, because she dipped. She was gone. She got her ass kicked by Rick and she left. But she fought good though. She fought good. That's no question. She was really giving Rick a run for his money, but Rick, of course, got the better hand over her because he's been training and he's been working together as a team, and they're not a team like that. They were all doing their own things. I mean, they did. I felt like there were some scenes. I felt like where they were they could really tell that they did their research on how to do their to work their weapons and stuff. Isaac was able to adjust the sound and do certain things, and I feel like Artemis, of course, she has a sports background and she knows how to use things as weapons. So I feel like they were really kicking it into gear, giving them a run for their money, but they couldn't beat the Courtney's JSA. They just couldn't beat that team. And I just love that, they thought going into the fight they were going to win, and they just didn't win. And, I mean, there goes recruiting, and there goes the Injustice Society getting big, because technically 2 members are dead. I don't think, of course, Cindy's dead, but I think Artemis isn't going to want to be a part of anything anymore, because she just got her ass kicked, on top of, she's probably, scared shitless, because Isaac literally got his soul sucked in front of her, and, Cindy went into
a black hole.
The dark, into a dark abyss. So I'm thinking, and also she saw Shade die too, and she didn't know who that was, but she could tell he was a powerful dude and got taken out too. So I can see how she might not want to be a part of anything anymore. I'm excited to see when she'll come back, if she, because I'm not sure she's going to be going to school still, Artemis. She might be hiding somewhere, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm excited to see where they're going to go with, will we find out, if Cindy's actually dead? Will we find out if Artemis is actually going to still be a part of the Injustice, or where did she go?
Eclipse,
he looks scary. I love that.
He's scary, but
he looked insane, bro.
He turned into a little kid.
He did, which I told her, and that looks like the kid.
He asked me if that's the kid that was around.
That took Dr. McNider's daughter.
The one when Eclipse killed Rebecca, Dr. McKnight's daughter.
Yeah.
In the first episode.
I'm thinking, you guys gotta let me know, because I'm not sure if that's the same kid or not, but
it looks like him.
It kind of looks like him. On top of that, another Easter egg, I don't know if anybody caught it, the toaster that season 1, when Yolanda was trying out her Wildcat powers, was in this episode today, when Mike was hanging out with what's his name, when Mike was hanging out with Zeke. And I loved that, how he was Mike was explaining to Zeke, Pat won't let me deal with anything that that could get me hurt, so that means no wheels, no nothing. And he's like, oh, well, we could help me. You could help me build the robot. It doesn't have wheels. And then, and he's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, the possibilities are endless. But remember, when my father always told me, you break it, you buy it. And I thought that was funny. And then Mike was like, okay. And he walks off, and then he finds the big drill. And then that's when Cindy's trying to recruit him, at least what we think.
When he's fighting, he ends up fighting, he smacks from the face.
With the dang...
With the toaster.
With the toaster. He took it with him. That's what makes me die. He took that same toaster when he got captured and took it with him. I thought that was hilarious. But, I love it, and I love how this sets up to Mike is scared. He doesn't want to. He's like, oh well, like you can help me rebuild Stripe because as we know, Pat got beaten up by Artemis and Isaac.
Yeah,
he got beaten up.
Yeah, he was in the hospital.
And he was like, yeah, and when they jumped, like when he was about to take out, Isaac was about to take out Pat, then that's when Artemis said, no, that's my dad's friend. We're only here for the robot, and got up on the robot and smacked the robot's head off and pretty much ruined Stripe. Which I was like, why did they do that? I was like, I thought for a second they were going to use it and pretend that Pat was in there as their advantage, but I was actually wrong. They just wanted to destroy it and take Pat out of the equation, which is like they really meant business. Like Cindy was really aiming to really take out the team and really and to really cause harm to all of Courtney's friends and family. Like she really wanted to hurt Courtney, and I just love how that Eclipso was using Cindy to get that moment so he could get out of the stone by the cosmic staff. Because I told Annie, I was like, it's pure light, and I'm thinking this ties into maybe that's the key. That's what he needed to pure light, to kind of make an eclipse. When you have light and dark, it makes an eclipse. I'm thinking, was that moment he needed to get out of the black diamond? I'm thinking that was what he needed. Hence why, when the staff went out, the eclipse was gone. I feel like maybe that staff has something to do with capturing Eclipso, which makes me go to show why I think the staff's not working right now. And I'm thinking we'll see Jade come back, and maybe Jade's gonna be Jade's either gonna be maybe the person that maybe sparks up the staff again, or if not that, maybe that's when Sylvester comes in and makes the staff work again for Courtney, and Courtney realizes she needs help, and that's when Jade comes back in and helps Courtney.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is that a possibility? Because you have, you have the light from the lantern, which, Jade is the lantern, along with, the light from the cosmic staff to take out Eclipso. So I'm thinking that this is a way to really bring in Sylvester to help reunite the staff, and also we need Jade to help Courtney take out Eclipso.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a great way to bring in those, bring Jade back and bring, Sylvester in to light up the staff again. And I just love this. This is pure freaking genius. I love this show. I can't. This is my favorite episode, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so happy. Because, let's be real, guys. We don't get this feeling from any of the other CW shows except Superman and Lois. We don't. Flash is god awful. Batgirl isn't. Batwoman isn't good either. I don't think it is. It's just this. We needed this. DC needed a win, and they have this great show on top of Superman and Lois. Please do not let any shows. Don't let any of the other superhero shows cross over with these two shows. I don't want you ruining them. And you'll ruin them if you bring all the other crap storylines and not really good characters in the show, and you guys will just ruin it. I don't want it. Just keep it separate. They could be in different, Earths or whatever, but you could say it's all in the same, technically, not the same universe, but in the scheme of the same universe, but they're all on their own different Earths. I would rather have that than a big crossover with. I don't want that. Keep them in their own universes. Okay. It's better that way.
Okay, now we're.
But I just love the show. I love the show. Great episode. My favorite episode.
What about next week's episode? I have to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll let you talk about it. Because this is an episode you're really gonna. I'm excited too, because I'm excited to see, is this Eclipso pulling tricks with Yolanda, or is this Henry maybe being alive still? I don't know.
Okay, so you guys know that I love the character who plays Henry. I love the actor. I love the character. He might be back because we saw Henry in the hall, and we saw Brainwave.
But I'm thinking, if we see Brainwave, then we know
that Henry's alive.
Then we know. If we see Brainwave, we know that Henry's not alive, because it's Brainwave we know died. He got his neck slashed. If they somehow, yeah, I know, but see what I'm trying to tell you though is if we see, let's say we just saw Henry. That's a different story. Because again, we didn't see his body. There's no really. If there's no body, then there's a chance he's probably still alive. But what I'm telling you is that we saw a brainwave and we know he's dead. So which makes me feel like this is all Eclipso pulling the strings from the take apart the team because I'm gonna be honest. Eclipso's definitely afraid of the new JSA.
I'm just gonna say I think Brainwave is making.
I feel like he's kind of afraid.
I feel like Eclipso's making them see Brainwave, but I do think
making Yolanda see Brainwave and also Henry, which makes me wonder.
No, I think Henry might be alive now that we saw him, but I think she.
I don't think so. As much as I would, it'd be cool. I don't think so.
But I could
think
that she's making him see Brainwave, but. We don't know about Henry because there was never a body for Henry. There was a body for Brainwave.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a body for Henry.
Yeah, I don't know. You could be. We could be right.
Because
remember I told you like that was my theory to be like in the beginning like okay there's a chance he could still be alive.
And we've said this before in previous videos, but
let's just be real. If he's not alive, I mean, again, it's like a 50-50 because it's like he pulls tricks. Making people see things that aren't there, but also, like, we didn't see Henry's body. There could be and, the actor that, plays Henry said that there could be a chance of him coming back. So I don't know.
Jake said he would come back if there's no cool way. So maybe
who knows?
Maybe this is his thinking of a cool way of coming back.
I don't know. It's a big possibility, that's for sure. But going into, like, this was just such a great episode. I'm loving, I don't know. I just love this episode. This is by far my favorite episode. Like
it was a good episode.
I'm a big, I'm a big fan of great choreography, and this was just great choreography. The way that the teamwork of them use it, they were doing they were doing combos and helping each other's combos out and doing a whole bunch of cool things.
Yeah.
I just love the choreography.
Really
shout out again to the choreography, cast. The stunt team, everybody that's involved with the show. You guys killed this episode. You guys are killing it so far with the season. Again, share this with the cast and the crew, the directors, everybody involved with the show. You guys do an amazing, amazing job. All around, the writing, the costume design, the makeup design, the fight choreography, the CGI. Oh my god, the CGI on Eclipso looked amazing. Yeah. He looks, and also the balance between CGI and also prosthetics are. This is the best. This is the best I've seen on the CW. Honest to God, out of all of the shows I watched on the CW of comic book stuff, that was the best I've seen on a villain. So good. I'm so happy you guys are balancing it out. You guys are just killing it. This show is my favorite, and then I would say Superman and Lois. I love Superman and Lois, but I always have this special place in my heart for this show. I just love this show. But I'm telling you, Superman, this show and Superman and Lois are the best shows on the CW when it comes to superhero
well, we're going to end the video here.
You want to?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say about the episode?
No.
Guys, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I just loved that fight sequence. It was so freaking sick. Seeing them work together. Seeing their cool, I love how Rick said, do you think we're losers? And she's like, yeah, I do. I love that. I love that so much. And just to see Mike saying, you're way past helping. I thought that was dead.
Yeah,
I was
way
dead.
Past my help.
Oh my god, that was so funny. I just love how Mike says, and when Pat's like, you can help me rebuild Stripe, and we can rebuild Stripe together. He's like, no, I want my own Stripe.
He's like, no, Dad, I want my own Stripe.
I'm so ready to see two Stripes fight side by side. Oh my god, I just can't even. I can't even. Please, writers, directors, everybody involved with the show, keep doing what you're doing. Never change. You guys have a perfect formula to keep the show just great. Please keep it. Don't change anything. That's what happened to all the other shows. They changed what made people love the show. Never change. Please, dear, just don't. Stay how you are. You guys are killing it. You have a great formula. Just keep killing it. Keep killing it because you guys are killing it on this show. I love it. I love everybody a part of the show. You guys are just great. You guys are great. I just can't get over it. But guys, that was the video. I can't wait to hear down in the comments below what you guys have to say about this episode. Again, we loved this episode. We loved it. I loved this episode. But yeah, again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and put on those notifications. Like this video. I would love to have you guys here, part of this family here on this channel. We're growing each and every day. We're almost to 400 subscribers, so please, again, subscribe to the channel and put on those notifications and like this video. You guys do not want to miss these videos of, the Stargirl reviews. You guys don't want to miss our, Riverdale reviews that we drop every Wednesday.
Those are tomorrow.
Then Riverdale's tomorrow. We'll be putting up a review for that. On top of, tomorrow, late tonight, around like 3 a.m. technically tomorrow, What If, episode 6 of What If drops. You don't want to miss that too. I drop a lot of cool content here on this channel. My sister's awesome enough to be a part of my channel, with doing these, Riverdale reviews and Stargirl reviews and Legacy reviews and awesome, just all these awesome reviews that she does. We do reviews together, and I'm just excited.
We don't know if we're gonna do Umbrella Academy because we just binged that.
We both love Umbrella Academy. I think I might just do a full-on review for Umbrella Academy. I'm not quite sure yet. It depends on how much time I have, because I have so much on my plate with doing these episode-by-episode reviews on top of doing, like trailer reactions, movie reviews, and, vlogs, and gaming reviews. I have a whole bunch of things to do on here on this channel, so definitely go check out that content if you're new to the channel. But, guys, that was the video. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.
Bye.